actually spied this little acorn while out on a dog walk. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to take it home with me. So here's a quick look at how it turned out, and you'll see a bit later the process that went into making the pendant, but I thought I'd take you for a little walk first, so let's go explore Tynant Woods. I love seeing the changes here through the seasons, and there's actually a surprising variety of flora and fauna that's taken up residence since the land was abandoned. And the history of the area isn't immediately obvious. The Red Bridge is the only prominent landmark left now that might give some indication of its past, but it was actually part of the cokeworks, and the train line transporting the coal ran directly through here. Opened in 1909, the colliery was the heart of the local community, and it employed thousands in mining and processing of coal until it closed in 1986. Cokeworks remained open for a little longer, but this eventually closed too in 2002, and the land has been left to nature ever since. The main cokeworks site is actually situated further down the line, but it's closed and there's no public access allowed. I was lucky enough, or shall I say cheeky enough, a few years ago to sneak in and take a look around. It's really fascinating, amazing place. I'd love to go back and do another video focusing properly on exploring the cokeworks, so I might try and sneak in another time. You can still walk down parts of the line and go through the coal yard though, as well as explore the small woods and marshland field that's nearby. Trees and plants such as birch, hazel, wild strawberries and even orchids grow here, and it creates a perfect habitat for birds, mice, snakes and insects. I've even discovered this little apple tree happily growing away. Not filmed is myself giving one of the apples a little nibble. I just couldn't help myself, but I had made the decision they're probably best left on the tree. They didn't taste so great. There's also a lot of oak trees, and I couldn't help but pick up a couple, including the perfectly formed little guy that I took home with me. I originally filmed this and found the acorn last autumn, but I only recently rediscovered it and decided it would be a perfect candidate for trying delft clay casting with. This technique involves making a mould by pressing sand around an object, removing the item to create a negative version of it, which is then filled with molten metal. You'll see that it's a little rough around the edges, and as you use sand you're not going to get the crisp, clean finish you might see with modern casting techniques. But I just think that's part of the charm. And the beauty of this method is that every single time you create something it'll be unique. So here's my process for making a solid sterling silver acorn from a real one. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the processes that go into me making some of my pieces, and that you enjoyed joining Pops and I on our little walk. If you like this video, I'd very much appreciate a like. I've got more adventures in metalsmithing on the way too, so subscribe if you'd like to come along for the journey. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.